Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we are going to share with you 15 amazing facts about ducks you never knew you needed. So make sure to watch until the end so you don't miss any of them. And of course, do not forget to like and subscribe for more videos about animals. Let us begin. Number 15, some ducks can fly up to 60 miles per hour. That is faster than most cars on the highway. The fastest duck species is the greater scope, which can reach speeds of up to 60 miles per hour when diving for food underwater. They can also fly long distances at high speeds, which helps them to escape predators and find new feeding grounds. For example, the common eider can fly up to 60 miles per hour, while the red-crested pochard can reach speeds of up to 50 miles per hour. These ducks are able to fly so fast thanks to their large wings and powerful muscles, as well as their streamlined bodies and lightweight bones. When they flap their wings, they create powerful vortices of air that lift them off the ground and propel them forward. Their speed also helps them to conserve energy while flying long distances, as they are able to take advantage of tailwinds and avoid headwinds. Additionally, their speed allows them to dive deep into water to feed on aquatic plants and animals. Diving ducks typically plunge from the surface down to 200 feet or more in less than 10 seconds. Number 14. Ducks have special oil glands that help them stay dry and warm. These glands are located near their tail and produce a special oil that ducks use to preen their feathers. This oil helps to repel water and keep their feathers dry, which is important for staying warm in cold weather. It also helps to keep their feathers in good condition and prevent them from becoming brittle or damaged. Additionally, ducks use this oil to mark their territory and communicate with other ducks. Each duck has a unique scent, and by spreading it around, they are able to tell if another duck has been in the area. This is especially important during mating season when ducks are looking for a partner. Number 13. Most ducks mate for life. Once a male duck has chosen his mate, he will stay with her for the rest of his life. Even if the female duck is not always faithful, the male duck will still be there for her, providing her with food and protection. This is because male ducks are polygamous, meaning that they can have multiple mates. But they prefer to have one main mate that they stay with for the majority of the year. During mating season, male ducks will often compete with each other for the right to mate with a female duck. They will often display elaborate courtship rituals, such as bowing, posturing, and vocalizing, in order to attract the female's attention. Once a male duck has successfully mated with a female, the two will form a strong bond. The male duck will often help the female build her nest and protect her eggs and ducklings. He will also provide her with food and water and will often take the lead when it comes to finding new feeding areas. In some species of ducks, the male and female will share parenting duties, taking turns sitting on the eggs and caring for the young. Overall, ducks are generally monogamous creatures who value loyalty and commitment in their relationships. Number 12. Ducks have special adaptations that help them sleep while floating on water. These adaptations include a special membrane that covers their eyes, a special valve that controls the flow of water into their nostrils, and a special gland that secretes oil to keep their feathers waterproof. These adaptations allow ducks to sleep soundly without worrying about drowning or getting their feathers wet. Additionally, ducks often sleep with one eye open, so that they can be aware of any potential predators. They also tend to sleep in groups, which provides them with safety in numbers. Finally, ducks have the ability to enter a state of torpor, which is a temporary slowing down of their metabolism that helps them conserve energy while they are sleeping. This allows them to get the rest they need without expending too much energy. Number 11. Ducks are social animals and live in groups called paddling. A paddling can consist of up to 100 ducks, and they often travel, feed, and sleep together. Ducks are very communicative animals and use a variety of vocalizations to communicate with each other. They use these vocalizations to warn each other of danger, to attract mates, and to maintain contact with each other while they are paddling. In addition to their vocalizations, ducks also use visual cues to communicate. They often display elaborate courtship rituals and use body language to express dominance or submission. Number 10. Ducks have webbed feet that help them swim and paddle. Webbed feet are a common adaptation among ducks, allowing them to move through the water with ease. The webbing connects the toes of their feet, creating an oar-like paddle that helps them steer and maneuver in the water. This adaptation is especially useful for ducks that live in or around water, such as those who live in ponds, lakes, and rivers. The webbing also helps them to increase their swimming speed, making it easier for them to chase down prey or escape from predators. Additionally, ducks use their webbed feet to stir up aquatic plants and invertebrates, making it easier for them to find food. Their feet are also useful for walking on land, as they allow them to grip the ground and move around more easily. Overall, ducks' webbed feet are an essential adaptation for their survival, allowing them to swim, find food, and navigate their environment with ease. 9. Some ducks can live up to 20 years in the wild. However, most ducks only live for 5 to 10 years due to predators or human activities. One of the oldest recorded ducks lived to be 27 years old. This was a female mallard who lived in England. She was first seen in the wild in 1952 and was still alive and well in 2000. Another long-lived duck was a male American black duck who lived to be 24 years old. He was banded in 1978 and was still being seen regularly in New Jersey in 2002. There are many factors that can affect the lifespan of a duck. In general, ducks that live in captivity tend to live longer than ducks that live in the wild. This is because ducks in captivity are often fed a more balanced diet and are not exposed to the same predators or environmental stressors as ducks in the wild. With proper care, some ducks can live up to 20 years or longer. 8. Ducks have a variety of natural predators that they must be aware of at all times. These predators include snakes, turtles, foxes, coyotes, bears, and humans. In order to stay safe, ducks must be constantly on guard and be aware of their surroundings. They must also be able to escape quickly from danger. This is why ducks have webbed feet and wings that allow them to swim and fly away quickly when necessary. In addition to being aware of their surroundings, ducks must also be able to communicate with each other in order to warn each other of danger. They do this by making loud noises and displaying visual cues. For example, if a duck sees a predator, it will make a loud noise and flap its wings to alert the other ducks in the area. By being aware of their surroundings and communicating with each other, ducks are able to stay safe from their predators. 7. Ducks are often used as symbols of love and romance. This is because ducks are often seen in pairs and they mate for life. In many cultures, ducks are associated with love and romance. For example, in China, ducks are often given as gifts to show affection. In some countries, people will even release 2 ducks into the sky as a symbol of their love for each other. Ducks are also often featured in works of art and literature that deal with themes of love and romance. For example, the famous French painter Claude Monet painted a series of paintings featuring 2 ducks swimming in a pond. These paintings are now some of the most famous and valuable paintings in the world. Overall, the symbolism of ducks as symbols of love and romance is strong and widespread. They are often seen as a representation of everlasting love and commitment. 6. Some ducks can walk underwater. This is thanks to a special adaptation that allows them to store air in their feathers. This air keeps their bodies buoyant, allowing them to float on the water's surface. But it also gives them the ability to walk on the bottom of a lake or river. One of the best examples of a duck that can walk underwater is the diving duck. These ducks have special sacs in their bills that they can fill with air, allowing them to stay underwater for extended periods of time. They can use this ability to search for food or to escape from predators. 5. Ducks often use tools to help them find food. For example, some ducks will use sticks or leaves to stir up the water and uncover insects and other small creatures that they can eat. Other ducks will use rocks to crack open hard shells and access the soft, tasty insides. This ability to use tools is relatively rare in the animal kingdom, and it shows just how intelligent and adaptable ducks are. In fact, there have been several documented cases of ducks using pieces of bread as fish bait. They will drop a piece of bread into the water and then wait for the fish to take the bait. This allows them to easily capture an unsuspecting meal. Using tools is an important part of the duck survival strategy. It allows them to access food sources that would otherwise be out of reach, and it gives them an advantage over other animals that are competing for the same resources. By using tools, ducks are able to get the nourishment they need to survive and thrive in their environment. 4. Some ducks can migrate hundreds of miles each year. This is because ducks need to find areas with plenty of food and water in order to survive. As the seasons change, the availability of food and water changes as well. This means that ducks need to move around in order to find the resources they need to survive. For example, the Canada duck migrates each year from its breeding grounds in Canada and Alaska to its wintering grounds in the United States and Mexico. The distance traveled varies depending on the species of duck. Some ducks travel only a few hundred miles each year, while others travel thousands of miles. Ducks are able to travel such long distances because they are excellent swimmers and flyers. They are also able to navigate over long distances, and they often travel in large groups, which provides them with safety in numbers. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more content. See you next time.